So let me give you some formulas. So from previously we already know that SI equals to principal into rate into time divided by 100, and amount is nothing but simple interest plus principal. So these are the two primary formulas that we are going to follow for all the problems we are doing. There is no additional formula. Okay, coming to the questions. Find the simple interest on 8,000 at 9% per annum for 2 years and 6 months. So principal is given 8,000, rate is given 9%, and time is 2 years and 6 months. So 2 years and 6 months, can we say that 2 plus 6 by 12, right? This is the time, because we have to convert this months to years. Now coming to simple interest. So P into R into T divided by 100, that is 8,000 into 9 into, so if we evaluate this to 1 by half, 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 and then divided by 100. So what we'll get, we have to cancel this out, and we can cancel this as well with 40. So what we are getting, 4 into 5, 20, 200 into 9, that is 1800 rupees is the simple interest, right? Moving to the next. In how many years will a sum double itself at 12% per annum simple interest? Okay, so rate is given to us as 12% and time we have to figure out. Now what is said to us, sum will double itself. So can I say that principal be P, then amount equals 2P, because I want the sum to get doubled after a certain period at 12% interest. So can I also say that SI equals to amount minus P from the formula we were doing? So if SI equals amount minus P, then SI is PRT by 100, that is 12T into P divided by 100. Now if I use this formula, then what I am getting, SI is 12T into P divided by 100 equals amount. What is amount? Amount is 2P. 2P minus P. What is P? Principal. So that is P. So from here, if I evaluate, then can we cancel out the P's firstly? We can. So we are getting 12T by 100 equals 1. Now T equals 100 divided by 12. So if I do 100 divided by 12, what will I get? 12, 8, 96, and we get 4 months. So 12 years and 4 months. So this is the time. We are asked how many years. So this is the answer. Okay, so coming to the next question. What principal will amount to 5,520 in 2 years at 10% per simple interest? Okay. Let principal be P. Amount equals 5520. Time is 2 years and rate is 10%. So let's find out the SI first. That is PRT by 100, which here is P into 10 into 2 divided by 100. 2P by 10. Now given amount is P by plus SI. So principal is P and SI is 2P by 10 and amount is given as 5520. So from here we can extract this. 5520 equals 12P divided by 10. So that will amount to, principal is 4600 rupees. Okay. Okay, coming to next question. So at what rate percent per annum will the SI on a sum of money be 2 by 5 of the amount in 10 years? Okay. So we have to find the rate, right? Let principal is P, right? What it is said, will the SI on a sum of money be 2/5 of the amount? So if my amount is A, then my SI is 2/5A, correct? So I'm getting this, and time is given as 10 years. Whenever something like this is given, we have to always write a relative equation so that we can relate it later, right? Time is given as 10 years. So we know that amount equals SI plus P. So amount is A, SI is 2/5A plus P. If we equate this, we get 5A equals 2A plus 5P. That is 3A equals to 5P. A equals 5/3P. Now, why this is required? Now, when I will do this equation, then I will substitute with this. So how we will do is SI equals to P into R into T/100. So now P is P, R is R, and T is 10 divided by 100. But also this is equal to this. So we can directly equate, that is 10 PR by 100 equals to 2/5A. Now why A was required? See, so now if we put this here, this is a pretty easy question. We have to just find the SI. SI equals to PR/T/100. P is given as 5400 into 8 into 10. Now, do not ever get trapped in this. This is told 10 months. So we have to convert it. How will we convert it? 100 into 100 into 12. Because 10 months. So in 1 year, there are 12 months. So we'll divide it by 12. 4, 2, 4, 3, and 3, 1, 8, 0. So this is going to come as 360 rupees. Sans. Okay, a part of 1500 was lent at 10% per annum and the rest at 7% per annum simple interest. So there was a sum, principal is P. But what they say, they are saying that they have divided it and lent. So divided it, can we say that let X be a part and let P minus X be a part? So this two part makes the principal, right? So principal is given 1500. So if we divide 1500 into 2 is X and 1500 minus X. So these are my two principals that are divided. Now at 10% and 7%, this part he has put for 10% and this part he has put for 7%. Total interest earned in 3 years. So 3 years is, time is 3 years for both of them. Total SI. Now SI total is given as 396. Now they are asking sum lent at 10%. That is, they are asking what X is. Now can we get out the individual SI? SI for part X is 3 into 10 into X, that is time, rate, principal by 100. So that is 3x by 10. And SI for 1500 minus X sum is 1500 minus X into 7% into time, that is 3 divided by 100. Now what we will get for this? 21, 1500 minus X divided by 100. So we have got the 2 SI. Now if we equate this and this, so we know, right, that SI total is nothing but SI x plus SI 1500 minus x. So SI total is 396. SIX is 3x plus 10. And SI 1500 minus x is 21. 1500 minus x by 100. So equating this, you can see 39600 equals 330x plus 30x plus 31500 minus 21x. So equating this, 9x equals to equals to 8100. So x is 900. So 900 was the sum lent at 10%. All right. So this is 900 rupees. Okay. Coming to Veena obtained 8,376 as SI on a certain sum at 8% per annum after 6 years. The sum invested by her was, so given to us the SI, that is 8376. Rate is 8%. Time is 6 years. We have to find the principal. Pretty easy. So we know SI equals to PRT by 100. SI is given as 8376 equals principal is P, R is 8, T is 6 divided by 100. So therefore P is 837600 divided by 8 into 6. If we cancel out this, what we get is, we get 17450 rupees. Therefore, this was the sum she invested. Okay, coming to next question. If rupees 12,000 was divided into equal parts such that the SI on first part for 3 years at 12% per annum is equal to the SI on the second part for 4.5 years at 16%. So this is the question we encountered before as well, type of question where principal is given 1200 and it is broken to two parts, x, and there is approach for each sum. So the patterns you must know in order to solve the sum. So on the first part, 3 years and 12%. For the second part, 4.5 years and 16%. Now what is given to us? SI on the first part for 3 years at 12% is equal to the SI on the second part. So SI generated from this is equal. So this is something important. We can use this to equate, right? That is 3 into 12 into x by 100. And SI for 12,000 minus 6 part minus x part is 12,000 minus x into 4.5 into 16 divided by 100. So given these two are equal, then we can directly imply that SI of x equals to SI of 12,000 minus x. Now equating this, we get 3 into 12 into x by 100 as 12,000 minus x into 4.5 into 16 divided by 100. We can cancel out the hundreds. We can cancel out 3 with 1.5. 4 into 3. 4 into 3 is 12 and 4 into 4. Now 3x equals, what is this? This is 6. So 6 into 12 is 72000 minus 6x. Putting this here, we get 9x equals 72,000. Therefore, x equals to 72000 divided by 9, that is 8,000 rupees. So the larger part is 8,000 rupees. That was lent for 3 years and 12 months. All right. Therefore, the larger part was 8,000 rupees. This would be the answer. Then we have to find this. Okay, coming to next question and the last question. So, sum of money that will give rupees 1 as interest per day at 5% per simple interest is. Okay, we have to logically move. Principal we do not know and we have to find that out. Rate is given 5%. Time is given as 1 rupees as interest per day. So SI is 1 rupees. And since it is saying per day, then can I say it is 1 divided by 365? 1 day is this in years, right? 1 by 365 years. So if I equate this, SI equals to PRT. Only this is the important part of this question. Otherwise, the question is easy. 1 equals P into R into 365 into 1 by 100. So coming to 5, 5 is 7, 5 3 15. Now principal is 7300.